Mom, do you see this gold necklace? It costs only rupees 2000.
No, Ravi, this necklace is not made up of gold. It is only coated with gold, which is not permanent.
Welcome to the lesson on chemical effects of electric current. At the end of this lesson, we will be able to identify the chemical effects of electric current, demonstrate the chemical effects of electric current, understand the process of electroplating, list the uses of electroplating.
Mom, what effect does current produce in a solution that conducts electricity?
To find this, let us do an activity. Take 2 carbon rods and wrap copper wires around the metal caps of carbon rods and join them to a battery. Now, pour some water in a beaker and immerse the electrodes in the water. Add some salt to the water to start the conduction. Observe the solution and tell me what you are able to see.
I can see gas bubbles near the electrodes. But what does this indicate, Mom?
The passage of an electric current through a conducting solution causes chemical reactions. As a result, bubbles of a gas may be formed on the electrodes. Deposits of metal may be seen on electrodes. Changes of color of solution may occur. In 1800, a British chemist, William Nicholson, had shown that if electrodes were immersed in water and a current was passed, bubbles of oxygen and hydrogen were produced. Oxygen bubbles formed on the electrode connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and hydrogen bubbles formed on the negative terminal.
Mom, what happened to your necklace? It is not shining the same as it was shining a month ago.
The gold coating has faded and worn off.
How is this coating done, Mom?
Let us do an activity to understand this. For this activity, we will require 2 copper plates and some copper sulfate. First, add 2 teaspoons full of copper sulfate in distilled water. Now, we take 2 clean and dry copper plates and immerse them in copper sulfate solution. Connect these copper plates to the terminals of a battery. Now, allow current to pass for 15 minutes. Copper sulfate dissociates into copper and sulfate. Free copper gets drawn to electrode connected to negative terminal of the battery and gets deposited on it. This way it gets coated.
But Mom, what about the loss of copper from solution?
From other electrode, an equal amount of copper gets dissolved in solution and thus the process continues.
That means copper gets transferred from one electrode to another.
Exactly, that's correct. The process of depositing a layer of any desired metal on another material by means of electricity is called electroplating.
What are the uses of electroplating, Mom?
Electroplating is used in industry for coating metal objects with thin layer of different metal. Chromium plating is done on many objects because of its shiny appearance and resistance to corrosion and scratches. Also, electroplating of gold and silver is done on cheap metals to make less expensive ornaments. Tin cans used for storing food is made by electroplating tin into iron. Tin is less reactive than iron. Thus, food does not come into contact with iron and is protected from getting spoilt. Iron used in bridges and automobiles are coated with zinc to protect from corrosion and formation of rust.
At the end of this lesson, we are able to identify the chemical effects of electric current, demonstrate the chemical effects of electric current, understand the process of electroplating, list the uses of electroplating.
Visit ATech Academy on www.atechedu.com or contact on 904 11 52 777.